Good morning, dear friends. What a beauty. The life created by God, inviting us daily to new beginnings and teaching us to manage fears. Fear is such a primal feeling. Animals feel it too. It's out of self-defense. But there is a moment in which, at human level, we need to learn to manage fears, to avoid staying stagnant and keep on going. In chapter 166 of the book Minutes of Wisdom, Carlos Torres Pastorino says to us, do not feel afraid, so you do not attract criticism. If you have a certain way of being, but others judge it wrong, do not be afraid. If you are afraid, you will attract a wave of criticism and slander. If you don't have fear, nobody will have the courage to talk about you. Fear attracts negative forces, which attracts criticism. If you don't have fear, you stop others' criticism. They will be stopped in their willingness to criticize, dominated by your positive mental attitude. Okay, so Carlos Torres Pastorino is talking about the law of action and reaction, the law of the mental field. André Luiz, in the book Mechanisms of Mediumship, says to us that we attract what we emanate. What are we emanating? I remember when we were kids, our parents used to say, don't be afraid of the dog, because dogs smell fear, and then they will go after you. It's nature, right? But the same happens at human level. There is what we call body language. People perceive it. Oh, I don't want to show it. But we need to think. Why being afraid? Does it matter what people think? It matters what God thinks of us. All the reports by Allan Kardec in the book Heaven and Hell and all other mediums tell us that when we discarnate, it doesn't matter what people said. It matters what we think, what we do, what we say, what we feel. In this law of the mental field, we are showing constantly at every thought, at every feeling. And think with me, at the end of the day, we are all equal. But Vanessa, I am afraid sometimes when I do a job interview. I'm afraid sometimes when I have a presentation to give. But why? If the people whom we're talking to are just like us, but what if I say something stupid, silly, as if nobody else does? And then that's why we need to use sense of humor, right? Feeling that we are all equal. Our Master Jesus, guide and model, he taught us just that. He knew that he came in that life from a very humble beginning. Of course, people would look at him and think, who are you? But he taught us to be courageous and to feel alike then we're as capable as everybody else, that we can do. So today, you and I are going to practice the sentence, in God, I can do anything. With God, I can do anything. And we repeat it time and again. Not with pride in our hearts, but confidence. Because we are all children of God. Turn off inside of you that voice of self-criticism in your little things. If you write, sometimes people are writing something. They make a mistake and they criticize themselves. Don't do this. Accept it. Embrace yourself. Yes, my friend Gabriel Inácio, if you're studying to be a teacher, be confident. Love your students and think that you are a catalyst of learning. We don't teach anybody anything. We just stimulate in people the love for learning. That's all it is. When we think about that, when we humble ourselves to the level of everybody else, life is much easier and simpler. Let's pray. Pray that we feel this message inviting us to another level of feeling life. Thank you, dear Lord, for we feel your love, your invitation, your kindness. We feel this message bringing to us a shower of healing light, remedies for the mind and the bodies, remedies for everyone in our homes, neighborhoods, our communities. We feel the invitation to being alike and managing fear, for we know that with you nothing lacks in our lives. All is well. We are safe with God, with you. Dear Lord of our lives, we feel your embrace of healing and strength, protecting us, stimulating the best our divine essence. May we bloom in it today and reach out to everyone whom we encounter. We feel your embrace today and always, and so be it. Friends, what a gift for us to know that we are alike. Never feel you're superior or inferior to anyone, no matter if they have a position that in the world seems to be more relevant. For God, we're all equal. We're not superior. We're not inferior. We are alike. Always say this to yourself. I am a child of God, as we all are. I am light. I'm love. I'm joy of living. Thank you, friends, for this togetherness. May this day be a day of love and kindness, a love and certainty that nothing lacks, no reason to be afraid. Thank you for those whom I can see here. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you, Slavic. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, John. Thank you, Adilson. Thank you, DSP. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Juca. Thank you, Spire Care. We wish you all live and on demand a beautiful day and night in God's love, courageously embracing God. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at another morning care, a morning prayer here at Kardec Radio, where you and I are always nourishing our souls.